Hi guys, my name is Airine. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So today, this is my first video, and I don't want to do the all get to know me. No. I'm jumping right into it, which is why I'll be talking about editing apps for beginners. So a little background into me. Let me just give you a little. I'm currently a part-time photographer, and I do my editing mostly on Photoshop or Lightroom. But before I got Photoshop or Lightroom, or before I started using them, I used to use mobile editing apps. And people used to be like, oh wow, your pictures are amazing. What do you use? Your pictures are perfect. And I'm just like, guys, I only use these apps. They're like free. They are like absolutely free on iPhone. And sometimes I buy the filter or the preset. But if you don't want to buy anything, these apps are perfect for you. Two things you should know before buying anything apps or anything preset or editing your pictures is, number one, make sure the pictures you take are of good quality. And if you guys want me to show you how I take my pictures, especially self-portraits, just leave a comment down below and I'll make sure I do it for you guys. Then the second thing is I make sure not to use more than 2 editing apps for a picture, especially if you're uploading on social media. If by the time you start taking one picture from Lightroom to Facetune to Photoshop, as you're taking it, the quality is reducing. Let's get right into Airine Films. Click Airine Films, then load photo, camera roll. I'll be using this picture right here to show you guys all the editing apps that I use, or editing apps for beginners. So this Airine Films has different filters for different presets for your pictures. Under each preset, it has different filters. So we have the vintage, have the negative, we have the slide, we have the instant. But I don't use none of this. The only one I use, we have the black and white too. But I don't use none of this. I just go, once I get into Airine Films, I jump straight to vintage and I scroll down into Technicolor 2, Technicolor 2 HC, Kodak Chrome. Those are the 3 filters that I use. I don't use all of that. You can play around in Airine Films and see whether you like other filters. But these are my 3 favorite ones and they never fail me. And if I'm uploading on Instagram or I want to keep a consistent feed, these are the apps that I use. So now that we've clicked Kodak Chrome 50S, this is the before, this is the after. This is before, instant, like guys, instant upgrade, instant transformation. This is crazy. This is what I'm telling you guys. These are the perfect apps for beginners. You don't need to be building anything on Lightroom or Photoshop or going through different loops and all. No. Then I go to this tools section, this right here. Then looking at this picture, to get more like a vintage look, I'm going to reduce the brightness. Then contrast, I'm going to reduce it because it's looking too intense. The strength of this is where you can reduce the intensity of the filter or the preset, you can see. But I'm going to leave at 100. Clarity is to make your pictures sharp. It makes your pictures look sharper. Then for that vintage vibe, the aesthetic vibe, especially if you're building a consistent feed, green is perfect for it. I mean, look guys, it doesn't do too much. You can literally just add 21 and that's it. Then shadows, if I want to reduce the blackness in the pictures, slide it to the right. But no, I'm going to keep the shadows. Highlight, if I want to make it more darker, more toned, then highlight, reduce the highlight. But I love the way the highlight looks in this picture. Okay, maybe I can reduce it a little bit. Yeah, to 89. Pre-tint. This is where it gets interesting. You know all those feed whereby you look at them and they are like orange / teal filter going on, and the field is looking all good, all warm, all romantic. This is where you can get it. Pre-tint. Slide it to the left to get the greenish look. Slide it to the right to get like a kind of pink purple look. You can see, guys. I'm just going to add -9 pre-tint. The post tint also does the same thing, but I'm not going to use post tint again. Saturation, yeah, I think I want to reduce the saturation of this picture to -9. Then sharpen, guys, I don't really like to use most editing apps sharpening tools. I feel like by the time it gets on Instagram, it's going to compress it and reduce the quality. So I prefer to sharpen it in Instagram when I upload it on Instagram. So we're not going to use that. Then here, the fade. Sometimes I like to use the fade when I'm going for that vintage look, but I'm not using it for this one today. And then dust. You know all those particles you see on pictures and they look vintage and nice? This is where you get it. I love the dust in Airine Films. It's literally the most perfect thing. It doesn't overpower the picture. For the white dust, I love it for that too. So it doesn't overpower the picture, so I love it for that. For the black, to the right, it gives it the white particles. Then to the left, the black particles. So let's add a little bit of white particles, white dust into it. So guys, we're literally at the end, and we have transformed this picture from here to here. Guys, this is amazing. I would like more brightness, so I'm going to reduce the brightness. Yeah, turn it back to 0. So yeah, it brings out the orange eyeshadow, it brings out the lips, it brings out everything. And this is like a cool warm brown orange filter look, and I love it. So you save to camera roll, and that's it. So guys, one other perfect thing that I love about Airine Films, all those edits you just did, if you want to use it again and build like your field, build a consistent field, and it looks harmonized and perfect and consistent, literally just load your photo again, pick the pictures you want to edit, and see guys, see, it literally like use last edit, yes. And guys, we are back, we are online. We are back, we have arrived. Editing apps that is perfect for beginners is Inshot. Yes, you have probably heard of Inshot. For probably video to edit your videos, and it's perfect for editing videos. But it is also, guys, perfect for editing your pictures. All you need to do, go to photo. Let's click this. So I just took these pictures like yesterday. Yeah, I believe I took it yesterday, and this is how it looks straight from the camera. I go to Inshot for two things only. The filters. Cinema 01 and Cinema 03. This is the before. This is the after. Instant. Guys, this is instantly. This is Cinema 01. Before, after. So to adjust the intensity, 100, take it down. Let's leave it at 51. This is the before, this is the after. So this is more for the orange look, and I love it also. For Cinema 03, I believe this is for the brown look. This is also perfect. And guys, Inshot is free to download, but this Cinema 03, I think I got it maybe for 200 naira. There was a sales during that period. I don't know how much it is now or whether it's free, but if you ever want to invest in anything, then you should invest in this Cinema filter pack. It's really amazing for your pictures. Once I add the filter from here to here, I go to adjust. The brightness of this picture is not really giving me the so I'm going to increase the brightness. So guys, you can see from dark to light. Welcome. I'm going to go back and increase the filter so that, because we have added the brightness, so it reduces the intensity of the filter. So go to adjust. Yeah. Then contrast. I'm going to add a little bit contrast to it, just to add more depth. Then want, decrease it a little bit. Tint, I don't really use it, but yeah, you can see the effect. Green, I don't really use it. In fact, I don't use it at all. Saturation, I'm going to leave the saturation the way it is. Then fade, I like this. You can see this is the effect of the fade. This is before the fade. I think I love it without the fade. The curves, I don't really use it. Highlights, sometimes, but not today. Shadows, let's just add a little bit. Color, I don't use it. Veneer, not really. Sharpen, sometimes I like to use Inshot sharpen tool. Inshot sharpening tool still makes sure it retains the quality of your image when it gets to Instagram if you use Inshot sharpen tool. So I'm going to add a little bit. So we went from ear to ear, here to ear. Grain, not this time around. I don't really like to use grain for full body pictures. I believe it defeats the whole purpose of the outfit. Why are you adding grain again? So we reduce the grain. So this is the before, this is the after. This is all I like to do in Inshot. Then you save it, and that's it. The one thing I don't really like about Inshot is the fact that you can apply the last edit you use for your pictures onto the new pictures. That's why I don't really like it, but all other things, it's perfect. So guys, that is the end of editing apps tutorial for beginners. Like I told you in the beginning, you should only use a maximum 2 apps for each picture. So now you have so many choices. If you're downloading any app, which app are you going to download? Which app is your favorite app? Which filter pack is your favorite filter? just comment everything down below, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, enjoyed the tutorial. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe, and see you in the next video. Thank you.